Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's Raw Dog and True Minotti in this bitch. I gon' treat the stand like a bando. We gon' get it in, let your friend know. Got your homeboy feeling like Rambo, cause he all gassed up off the ammo. On my toes like some too small sando. Stay lit like the wick of a candle. Polo drive with a true, no commando. Lane can't see me like I showed up in camo.
Yeah. Back at it again.
Alright, we gonna go ahead and jump right into this old J. Cole. K.O.D. K.O.D.
For the Music's future review. Music review. Second quarter.
Yeah, we still working in the second quarter.
K.O.D.
I gave it a 4.
Wow.
I gave it a 4.
Wow, interesting.
So far, that's the that's the first 4 I've given.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of shocked. Not that it was like okay, I respect the opinion, but like from you've been kind of
I've been stingy with the foes.
Yeah, a little bit. Some might say.
I've been stingy with the foes.
But okay,
I
yeah.
gave it a 4.
Interesting enough. As much as I really wanted to give it more, I only found a way to give it 2.
Wow!
And it really was how sometimes we give a half.
Bro.
You know how we give a half on some stuff? And it equals a whole, you give 2 halves, and that's how I came up with the 2. So.
Oh, wow. Now I really got to hear this explanation.
J. Cole, it's not a real lengthy one.
Okay.
It just was simply what it is. And it is not, I like Jay. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm a person who's appreciated his work into the game. And to get to the level that he's at. I mean, I really appreciate him as an artist and everything, but I mean, yeah. I mean, it is, as a project, it is what it is.
So going into the lyrics side, did you give it a crosshair for lyrics?
Oh, definitely. I gave it.
Okay.
We
got one right there.
I mean, an artist as such as what Cole is really like from day one, he's been kind of lyrical. So, he I think now he's like really kind of finding himself even more. So he's putting it together in a much better way now lyrically for me. You know what I mean? Because now and he's getting. Well, he always been kind of a socially conscious brother. You know what I'm saying? So,
and he do spit, in my opinion. He can spit.
Lyrics was definitely good. One of my favorites is Friends.
Okay.
But the lyrics was tight.
Conceptually, I think he brought them.
Yeah.
The content with the lyrics. I think a lot of the songs had not just concept, but they had content and substance. It had a lot of the songs had depth. Even the more playful ones that came out as singles had depth to them and had substance to them.
Right.
Even the visuals that went along with them, getting outside the frame, had visuals that go along. But lyrically, those visuals were able to be painted because they literally were taken from the lyrics.
Yeah.
The lyrics were, for me, I obviously gave it 1, but the lyrics were on point, so I agree.
Yeah, the content, of course, and like I said, it's consistent with it. He always seems to have some type of content and substance within his lyrics or whatever, so that wasn't no big stretch for me. It was quite a few tracks on there that variety is where I was gonna go with it. It wasn't like just the old blah blah, you know what I'm saying, same old same, neither. He had fun with it, a little bit, but it was real chill though. It was real chill album for me. So anyway, beats, on to beats.
I gave it 1.
This was an interesting one. Like, yeah, right. We know you gave it a solid 1 for sure because you gave it a 4. Now, upon first listen, I won't lie. Put it on. I'm on it. He's snapping. I got the lyrical crosshair. Now for beats, I'm listening to the beats and I'm vibing on them. Okay, whatever. Again, nice, chill. Most of these tracks is real kind of like real chill, like you smoking real good, and you know what I'm saying. You got that glue. You smoking glue though. You smoking that good glue. It's a difference. You know what I mean? So
it's that indica feel right here.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
It's
very
indica feel
It's
right
very
here.
indica based album, but little hybrid. But anyway, for the beats though, the more I listened to it, I thought it would get better. But I started realizing the beats really weren't all that intricate. That There wasn't nothing really complex about it. There wasn't a lot of musicality for it. For me, is within the music itself. They were just beats, and they were decent beats. They were good beats, standalone beats. They were okay, very chill. Again, I gotta say, very chill beats. If you're gonna be in that mode. Now, lyrically, they matched up, but it was easy. They was like basic hip hop beats to me. There wasn't nothing exciting about it.
So did you give it? You gave it a half?
I gave it a half.
Okay.
So that's where I went. Like I couldn't the more I listened to it, I would have the first listen a whole one. I would a whole crosshair. But the more I listened to it, they became irrelevant almost at some point.
Okay.
It was just all really lyrically, and the melody and this cadence was carrying. It wasn't really the music at all, like I maybe have thought.
Right.
You know. So anyway.
So moving on.
But no. But why did you give it though? You gave it one, and what did you like about the beat so much?
I like. Although they are a lot of them laid back, I like the variety. In the beats, in the beat selection specifically. For instance, you know, I like the way it was intro, the feel of it. It kind of set the tone for the album, the music behind that. And then when he drops with KOD, it kind of, he's giving you that upbeat hip hop feel.
It was
you know
definitely one of the ones I liked.
This is what you
It
call
was definitely one of the right.
You know what I'm saying? He goes in, he slows it down, and it goes right in the photograph. And now he giving you that I mean, it was a little slight concept on KOD, but this is where I feel the concept came in, where it kind of set the tone for the album. And the beat he chose for that was perfect. Like that photograph song, real laid back. That's the first time we get into for the album and the music, the first time we get into the laid back beats. KOD was hype. Here comes Photograph right behind it. Fell in love through photographs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't really like, I mean, you know, not to disagree, but really I don't think that it was like to say KOD was hype though. It's
not
really
hype.
It was just
more upbeat.
If you're going to compare it to the rest of these chilled out ass beats,
right? And that's what I'm doing.
Like I'm serious, man. I ain't trying to do like I want to be respectful to it because I did enjoy it, and I don't want it to get misconstrued.
But it is very laid back.
But
and
them
slow.
beats were kind of meh.
But see,
you know,
I'm a laid
basic.
back kind of nigga though. So
I need music.
Like
I need music to move me, man.
I
mean,
feel that. I feel that.
He's seasoned at this point. That was cool for Cole when he was making those kind of beats.
I like.
Now, do you know this? That did he produce these?
I don't know what production he did on this album.
Y'all get in them comments. Y'all get in them comments and educate us, okay? When you watch this, I want y'all to drop a little bit of that knowledge on us or whatever, and your opinions on all of this because that's what this is all about, So yeah.
So I mean that's what I did enjoy the beats all the way down to the bottom half. It doesn't sound like a commercial album.
No.
Artist wise, it sounds like he's giving me where he's at his artistry right now, which is all I like, and I think beat wise, that's why I gave him his crosshair for that. And it as we always do, tie it into music. Me personally, I felt that the lyrics and the beats went together. The content and the concepts he had for me.
Word.
Yeah, I mean, and this is where maybe for me when I make music, this is maybe where I fall off for a lot of people when I make music.
Oh no, I ain't, man. That's the part I
feel like when you want to do a concept and you really have something you really trying to say, I feel like you pick a slower beat, a more laid back beat that just puts people in that vibe to sit back and listen. Yeah. And while there's nothing usually special about those beats, me personally, I feel that those are the type of beats you go to. Can you have flair in those beats? Of course. Does it hurt sometimes when you don't have that? Depending on the person listening, yes. I will give anybody that. But for me, I felt that there were perfect mixtures, especially leading all the way down to the response to who I believe is it Smoke Perp, the whole fuck J. Cole movement.
Right. Oh yeah.
I felt that was when we talking about music and how does the beat and the lyrics match.
Yeah.
I felt he did a perfect job. He didn't do no aggressive beat. Wasn't too laid back of a beat, a basic boom bap hip hop.
But it wasn't enough of that for me though. That's why I couldn't. Okay. Look, I'm saying. I gotta get a buzzer on there. I was so disappointed on this, and this is why I would have never imagined that I would have not given him the crosshair on musicality, on the marrying of lyrics to the beats. Them beats was basic, and his lyrics to me was the melodic part of it. He carried them lyrically, and he turned those basic ass hip hop beats into songs. But the musicality part of it was like they could have stood alone. There really wasn't enough, like I didn't hear music. I heard him rapping over beats, rapping good. And I heard him carrying it. It wasn't a music, he was carrying them beats. Okay. So that's not a marriage to me. That's a bad relationship. You know, a relationship is built on a partnership. Hey. This is why a lot of relationships break up, because it's just not a good marriage. Like he was carrying the whole relationship with his lyrics to me personally, and that's why I had to give him an X on that, and he didn't get it at all. So
see, the V is harsh. Y'all call me harsh.
Nah, but I'm listening though, where we be both kind of harsh on concept. I'm kind of okay. With that in mind, we're gonna get to this concept part. Okay, all right. Right now, we're at the final stage of this breakdown. We're gonna get right back to our breakdown on the fourth crosshair, which is concepts. KOD album, this music's future.
I got thoughts, can't control. Got me down, got me low. Rest my mind, rest my soul. When I blow, am I wrong? Let me know. Feels so right to let things go. Don't think twice, this is me. This is how I should be.
But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest. I'm blowing strong.
Yeah. Music's future.
We back. You know, hope y'all enjoyed the little tunes that we give y'all. Running right back into concept. V was finishing up his explanation of the music and was about to jump into concept. So,
because the interesting thing about the concept for me is that's the other half that I gave it, you know, because I only gave this project, I'm going to say only, but that's not, and I really want to emphasize that too. Only two crosshairs don't mean it's a bad project.
No, hell
because at the end of the day, I really actually like this project a lot, you know, so these two crosshairs are strong with me. But it just so happens that it's two halves, you know, half on that beat thing and a half on concept, because I feel like the album title was dope. It was concept built. The artwork fit into the title and the basic concept of the album. Oh, big shouts out! I don't know the brother's name, but he's from Detroit. They did the artwork.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, my memory fails me. I should have wrote it down. But big shouts out to you, bro. We'll make sure we put it on the credits. But now, yeah, the whole kill our demons, you know, and then, you know, you think about the artwork and all of that. But then, that's why I gave it a half. Because I could appreciate it. The whole kill Edwards, his alter ego, and all that. It's dope. Conceptually, that's dope. But the tracks, I don't know. I couldn't put it together where that part, where it made sense in that mind. I couldn't put that together. Not to say it wasn't there, but if I had to dig that deep to try to figure it out, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give it a half and call it a day. But each song, of course, we already emphasized on the lyrical side, had concepts, whatever. So it's a conceptual album, but now as a whole entire theme for the album, I don't know. Maybe you can help me out with that. You know, me and Miles we don't kick it before our reviews.
No, we don't. You know, just like he had to explain the Crisis and L's Jericho Jackson joint to me.
Right. Yeah, maybe you can help me out with this one.
This one is where I give him the crosshair. I feel like this was conceptually fully thought out.
Yeah, the concept is the hardest crosshair to get.
It's KOD, Kill Our Demons, King Overdosed, and Kids on Drugs.
Right. I forgot about those.
Which is dope for the album cover.
Yeah.
Got the crown on, he's the king, got the kids up under him on drugs, overdosing, all that.
Yeah.
You know, the addiction is our demons, drugs are our demons, you know, you gotta kill them all. I get it. And I feel like throughout the album, he addresses all of that. From the drug addiction, I feel like the songs kind of speak on the time specifically that we're in right now in society and what we're dealing with. Speaking on things, I believe the song was about, it's about his mother drinking, being an addict.
Yeah.
It may have been an interlude or something. But, you know, we don't really have too many artists that speak on that, and that's a reality. You know, they used to make jokes about the 80 babies, crack babies and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But how many rappers that you know of, I mean, Pac was one of the few we heard about that, you know what I'm saying? But how many rappers, these young boys is coming out, lived in that? You know what I'm saying? And got music speaking on it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, being in a different tax bracket that he in, and how that can also influence a lot of behavior.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that also dealt with feeling poor and feeling broke and the
So you
feelings
feel
that
like he
lead-
did that on enough tracks? Because I feel like he did that, but just not on enough tracks for me where I could put it together where it followed the theme consistent enough. For me
I felt like through every track, brackets, friends, all the way down to the last one where he's addressing these young boys who make that kind of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are sort of
I gave it a half.
representation
I
of
gave it a
exactly
half,
the
man,
kids on drugs.
Because of all of those reasons you listed, I had to give it at least something, and I wouldn't even be too far from going ahead and giving it the whole one, and which would take it up to a 2.5. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's even important enough to make that point. The point is, it's a dope album, and you should check it out.
Fuck yeah.
And that's what we really
And if you
talking
like Cole,
about.
you
know
go
what I mean?
grab it. You probably already listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I hope you keep enjoying it.
I mean, I don't know, like what kind of person are you that don't really like J. Cole type music?
You're not a premium type of person.
You can block me.
You're not
How about
premium,
delete
you're
me?
not fucking with
How
Cole,
about delete me?
You don't like J. Cole, you probably don't need to listen.
Yeah,
to
like I
nothing
don't know. We might. I mean, I ain't saying I'm a big fan like that, but I mean, he makes some
Gotta give
good
niggas respect
socially
what's different.
conscious music though. So I mean, you know, and I uphold that, you know. But
Premium life. It's some good shit, y'all. Just
music's future. So you know, to get these critical reviews, you know, we like to enlighten
our
us.
minds.
Yeah, uplift, so we can get on a higher plateau, so we can look down.
And really see from the Eagles.
It's like a drone's view, like a bird's eye view, you know. So you know, we elevate,
Probably
and
should get a
levitate,
match for this shit,
you
like
know,
cigar smokers do.
just so you know, we medicate to levitate. You
Let
know
that
what I'm saying?
marinate.
Not right. Don't procrastinate.
Walk on,
You feel me? Stimulate, but never duplicate.
and one day you too shall educate.
Run
Run on, bitch. I'm sorry, y'all gotta ignore us.
Sidetrack. Music's future though, you know, we gonna keep it going.
Into that Cardi B.
Birdie, yeah.
This
You know,
crazy motherfucker catch nose drip.
So look, like people like anybody that knows me, like for real, already know, like I got a reality TV addiction. You know, like that's my guilty pleasure to have you. And you know, I catch help from my brothers and everybody about this. I don't give up. You know how it is. But man, that's how I stumbled on Cardi B early though, on Love and Hip Hop. Like when nobody really seen it coming, she just was on there fooling, and the whole time, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to really go out of my way to pat myself on the back, but I'm saying I got a good eye for the real. And she was real. She was the realest character on this wild ass, sometimes fake ass show. In the midst of all of the crazy drama and all her antics, she would be making the most sense out of all of them. And so when it would come down to her being successful with this music, it didn't really surprise me. That's all I'm saying. Long story short, Cardi's success don't surprise me none because real recognized real, and you kind of just knew she was gonna go there.
I'm gonna tell you this, Cardi here to stay. Cardi's the darling, the industry darling from here on out.
Love it.
She will make everything they feed her. It will be a #1 hit. She will make thought music.
Yeah,
It will be a #1 hit. She will make that shit. It will be a #1 hit.
Can I just say right now, upon recording this, that Miss Barney hit #1 on Billboard with "I Like It Like That."
Now, we did
First
discuss
female
this.
rapper or something that would do that or something,
I wanted to record this before all this happened. But V, you remember we had a conversation.
So did.
And a few other niggas know, and I caught this shit. You didn't blame it on me growing up in the industry. My father, salute to him. I ain't gonna spill no beans, you know, but salute to that guy. When I heard that, for everything that it is, if you heard that song and did not know that it was gonna be a #1 hit, hand off the camera. Shout out to that guy. If you didn't know that was gonna be a #1 hit, I don't trust your judgment in nothing.
No.
I don't care if you like the song or not. That was a bona fide hit the moment I heard it. I knew what it was going to be. Summer anthem. It's going to be played in every Hispanic club.
Man.
I don't care, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, whatever. It will be played in every spot, every white people club, and it probably will be played in every black people club.
Oh, it's all
it will be banging everywhere.
It's universal.
That song is hot.
It's so official.
Like some of the other songs she's got. The girl is bona fide.
So what did you give the album upon our Music's future review?
With all that said, I gave it a 2.
You gave, see what I'm saying? See how this works?
With all that said, I gave it a 2.
2 with a bullet, obviously. So I gave it a 3, a solid 3.
Okay.
A very solid 3. I really wish I could have gave it a 4, but yeah, of course. Should I give it away now? Of course it was the concept because everything else was super tight. But starting off with lyrics. What did you give it on the lyrics?
I gave it
Got it on lyrics. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I messed up. No on lyrics.
No. Okay. So your 2 was on something else. Okay. So what didn't you like about the lyrics?
Cardi's basic. I'm sorry. The basicness of it. There's and I have a question, and I was gonna do this, but I decided not to, or I just didn't do it. I need to know who the fuck helped her write this album, because there are moments where it feels like this is the Cardi, and then I get some shit that's like, wow, who penned this? And that's not a big thing, maybe, but we talking hip hop, and I respect the lyricist. Does that take away from her? No, because I will tell you, be careful. Whoever fucking wrote that was great.
Yeah.
They did a great job with that. And I think it's another one at the end. The song at the end, she goes off on whoever the fuck she talking to.
Right.
That could be her and somebody else, but that shit went off. But those couple of songs.
Scissors?
Who?
Scissors. I do.
I don't remember the name of the song.
I do.
You know, we was down here listening and we started clowning like, dog, she went off on somebody.
Okay.
But
that
those
might be
couple.
Through your phone. You might be
I think that's how I went through your phone. Yeah, she went the fuck off.
Through your phone. Hey, well look, we're gonna get into more of that, and I'm gonna cross-check you on these lyrics.
Let's get to it.
When we come right back, we're gonna listen to some of that Barney right now, Cardi B.
I just wanna break up all your shit. Call your mama phone, let her know that she raised a bitch. Then dial tone click. And fucking little fake ass friends coming around acting like they my bros. I seen y'all little group text where y'all all like to brag about your hoes. And you can tell your little bitch I screenshotted all her naked pics. Or you wanna send news to my man? Wake up and see your boobs on the gram, little bitch. I cannot stand you, right-handed Jesus. I'm just cut off the tongues like the
Hope you
sneakers.
enjoyed that. That's one of my favorite songs on the album.
I don't want to hear about invasion of privacy.
And I like it like that. There you go. Look, man, I don't know about
Be ready to grill me on this lyric shit.
I'm not too hard. I can't argue with basic. It was that. But the part I really got a slight issue with is this whole writing part, I don't think that me personally, I think we talked about this off camera one day, just in general. I'm not going to weigh in who wrote what on each album. I'm not going to do that research. I'm just going to go by how they spit them lyrics. Did they sound good? Did they deliver it? Did it come off? Because I can't get into that micro thought like that, because she does admit she got co-writers on her stuff. Like it's not it's
not a big issue.
People could call it hip hop has evolved. It used to be a taboo, and just reality of it all is I don't agree with it. No, I would never condone it, but the reality is it exists, and it's existed for years. For years we never even considered. We talk about mainstream. I don't mean me, you personally. People had never really thought about Britney Spears, one of her all-time hits being wrote by Neo. But you didn't know that back in the day. You didn't know that until Neo hit the scene, and then we found out Neo then wrote for 20 of these pop stars, and this is how Neo got on. Point being, lyrically, I'm not going
between a singer and a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it. For this music review,
right.
I'm going to review the music. I'm not going to go through the logistics of it. So with that being said about Cardi, not to cut you off, but with that said about Cardi, I'm going to more concentrate on the song quality of the lyrics.
Here's why it matters. Here's why it matters, at least for me and my no crosshair on it. The two songs that I feel, or maybe more that I feel that were written by other people, it's not that weighs in that it was written by other people. It's that on the plethora of the album, majority of the songs lyrically I just don't feel.
Yeah.
And then I have these 3, 4. I'm giving 4 as a most.
I get it, right.
You know, the 3, 4, like wait, where this come from? Hold on, what the fuck is this? Why isn't the rest of this album like this?
Right.
And my only explanation for it is that there's somebody else pinned that, which is cool, but when I'm giving it a crosshair, 4 out of 12 songs, 11 songs.
See, I differ on that. That's
four
why I gave
songs where the lyrics are on point for me ain't enough for me to give it a crosshair.
I gave her crosshair because I differ from that opinion. I'm not saying that the lyrics were so extravagant or nothing like that, but they fit each song, and for the value of what it was worth in the song, the lyrics matched the title, the vibe that she was trying to create or whatever. She got it off, and she got it off consistently. It don't have to be for me to get that crosshair. I like consistency, and throughout the whole album, it was consistently everything fit. So whatever. But
I ain't gonna say that.
But yeah, you can't really knock it because every song on here is a hit.
Yeah. But that don't mean the lyrics good. But we talking about lyrics. We're not talking about music.
Right. So somebody.
We're not talking about music.
All I'm saying is somebody
songs. We talking about lyrics.
At this point,
if you took the beat away, would you listen to this shit? No. But then again, I would listen to a lot of niggas shit like that.
I don't know. No. I mean, yeah, right. Exactly. Right. You canceled out about 80% of the damn music industry right there. Right? That's current right now.
But see, that's why a lot of niggas wouldn't get that crosshair. But
I mean, she said like I'm just saying okay. There.
Like Bodak Yellow.
She said,
you ain't getting no crosshair for no.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yellow.
She said,
"Fuck if it's it."
You a pussy and a rat. You like Tom and Jerry. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Woo, woo. Let me reel you in right quick. You a pussy and a rat. You like Tom and Jerry. Come on, dog. I already said. That's just indicative
that's a good line for her.
Oh, that's all
right. That's a good line.
She's a rookie now. Come on now. Get a rookie a break. Because at the end of the day,
there's niggas out here who ain't spitting that, so I'm not hating on that line.
Hold on, no. We're in here putting a rookie, which she is still a rookie at this stage, up on a criteria, on a high criteria level, like, you know what I mean? And she's holding her own. Now let's move on to beats though. Now beats, I feel like the beats were much like the lyrics. Nothing over the top, but it consistent. They were consistent and they were good produced. It was good produced music. You know, it wasn't just a beat like a J. Cole. It was music involved. There's mixing involved. There's instruments involved. It's got muscle. It's like J. Cole shit was weak on that tip to me because there was these stiff ass, just basic hip hop beats. And I'm just saying, and I don't like to compare, but in comparison on that, I have to say I really like the production on her beats. You know?
Yeah, the beats is where she got a crosshair for me.
Okay.
I thought, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I could have did this for the lyrics, but the beats this is. I feel like if this is her goal, then she hit her goal on point. I mean, and that's why I say maybe I could give that to the crosshair for lyrics, but I hold people at a high standard for lyrics, and that's just my own personal viewpoint and opinion, and that's why we're here discussing opinions. Real shit. But beat-wise, I felt like the beats was on point. A lot of these beats, even if I don't like the lyrics on top of them, I'm like, that beat not. That beat, they gave her A1 production. This album has A1 production, in my opinion. Especially from a mainstream point of view. Her goal is not to impress hip hop niggas on the underground scene who listen to fucking boom bap.
There it is.
Flat out.
She knows her lane.
If that's what you listen to, I don't listen to Cardi, and she don't give two fucks about you. You not her target. Her target? I feel like she hit her target right on the mark for what the fuck they want.
So,
boom, here go y'all beats, and they right. For a female, I feel females a lot of this shit.
So,
she got some
I'm imagining your other one got to be music as well. With all that being said,
yeah,
so,
I give her the music. I'll give her the music.
Okay, so we agree on that because I really know nothing else. Them two is super solid on this album.
And even
because even if they're basic lyrics, like you said, the way they was put together and they married, that's why you got it all. That's why I said technically every song on here is a hit. It's a hit. I'm talking about numbers wise. And every time one comes out, it's proving itself over and over. Like I said, like with this, I like it, but it's gonna do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
It's gonna do the same numbers. That what's his name? Be Careful.
I think that was already out, and I think
but Be Careful was another one of them that and that ain't really fully caught on yet. You know what I mean? They're gonna do numbers though. I'm just saying at the end they're gonna catch up to the Billboard numbers that these other ones are at now. They're just super surging, but they're gonna do numbers.
Oh yeah. The music category, I really felt like I say, even though she didn't get one for lyrics. Maybe she could have got a half. I didn't give it to her, so I'm not gonna keep rehashing. But music, I felt that she got it. Like I say, the beats was on point for what her target was, and she came with the right lyrics and the right content for her target audience.
And she executed them too.
And
let's get on to the whole execution of the lyrics though too. Just to put that emphasis on it for rookie status. And she by her own, but I'm saying by her own words, like if you watch some of her interviews,
ain't no rookie. I can't feed her. I can't feed her the rookie line.
Yeah.
She rookie to the mainstream. You watch Love and Hip Hop.
No.
She been going through artist development.
I'm saying, if you look at her interviews, she talks about how she's new to this. As much like she don't even understand what the numbers and all that shit. What's a good number to hit?
That's her fault.
That's
either her fault.
She ain't thinking about that. She thinking about the music.
Or that's good marketing.
No, I mean that's good as an artist for her to not be thinking about all that because that's gonna concentrate on the music.
Doing her music, because to my knowledge,
not as long. It developed around there.
Who the girl that's been on there?
She was just getting started. Yeah. She jumped all. Hop skibbity jumped off her neck.
But Jocelyn been there from jump, so Cardi wasn't on there from jump then.
She was on there, but she wasn't. She was on there.
I'm not familiar with Cardi.
No, she wasn't on there.
I'm one of them niggas talk shit about TV about that.
She wasn't even talking about her music at first when she first got on.
Okay, see, I don't know nothing about her.
It wasn't if she was a stripper. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she was doing music, but they wasn't talking about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure she was doing music at some type of level, but they wasn't talking about her music at all.
I thought she was on there. I thought she was on there doing.
Then the more buzz she started making, then they started bringing it, and they.
Oh, okay. It became
this is why I credit her. There's a lot of
of
chicks like that was Cardi-ish on the show. Still is.
Okay.
And they still there.
Okay.
You feel me? She was the only one. That's why I give her a little bit of props for a lot of props for is milking that situation for what it's worth. You know, dude, the Tekashi dude was saying he was making a point about when questioned about being the king of New York music right now, and he killing it numbers wise or whatever, and they could try to compare him to Cardi B. What about Cardi B? And he was like, no. Mentioning she had a co-signer, and not no bad way. He just was acknowledging she did, which the Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying, you know, and whoever other affiliation she got might have been. It was helpful, ain't no doubt about that.
Right.
But she definitely built her own shit though. She, you know, she branded her own shit on Love and Hip Hop, used that platform for what the rest of them ones is trying to do. You know, the other girl, the female artists, guy artists. That be on there, they trying to use that as a platform. She did it. They still there.
And we got niggas magically popping up and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas popping up and shit. We'll address this strange looking person in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Concept. We're gonna finish off this Cardi. Concept. Yeah. I really didn't give her nothing.
0. Yeah. I mean, you know, when you go with something so basic as invasion of privacy, and then you look at the track list and you listen to the songs, they're obviously just now to the credit that every song on the damn album is a marketing hit. It's going to be a marketing hit. Damn near every song, they're like singles. So it's basically a compilation of her greatest works that she has going on right now. So yeah, she gets no concept crosshair, but 3 strong for me for the Cardi B.
Yeah, two for me. But it's still I listened to it and I can see why it's at the top of the charts that it is. The two for me don't mean it was bad. They got one of it on one of the crosshairs on music, and that's a big part of why she's at the top of the game.
Believe me, I can test with it. Two does not mean he don't like it for real in this case, because you got to see Miles Mariucci dance.
Oh, Cardi, come on, nigga. I'll be getting lit, nigga. I be getting lit. Cardi shit.
Ace Hunter, Raw Dog Ace Hunter, man. What's going on with you?
I mean, I just want to chime in. My rating on this one was actually a 3.5.
Then who asked this nigga his rate?
No, I'm just playing.
And it's only because
this Raw Dog shit, man. We fuck with people, man.
I looked to the build up of the album to build around the concept of the album as well. And everybody was saying, what was she gonna do after Bodak Yellow? What was she gonna do? And they were all in her shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what she did was drop a whole album of bangers. They were saying it was an invasion of her privacy, and what she gave you was what she was in the lab with that whole time.
I would have gave 3.5, but I feel you.
Yeah,
That's why we here.
Yeah,
Give people opinions.
So he was touching a little bit about her concept.
On the concept.
Gave a little more props on the concept. But yeah. Anyway,